They are lurking everywhere, accumulating in our inboxes, on our smartphones, and in our online folders. They are digital dust bunnies, folks. Photos, files, apps, the data that we hold on to knowing quite well that we may probably never access again. It's useless files that take up valuable storage. They can slow down our devices, and they're basically turning us into a nation of digital hoarders. Well, digital minimalist coach Kath Younger, she joins us now and giving us info on how to get a handle on our digital storage. And guess what? It doesn't need to be an anxiety-inducing activity. Kath, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
So let's talk about this. Why is it so important that we are reducing our digital clutter?
Well, I've partnered with Compass Data Centers this Earth Day because we're raising awareness on cleaning out your digital closets. A lot of people are picking up trash and planting trees, but you can have an environmental impact also by minimizing your digital storage footprint. If you don't have a system in place to organize your files, you might feel the same negative consequences that you would if you had a messy house or home office. You can't find things, you have overwhelm, you're wasting your time, lack of productivity, not to mention the drag on our devices and paying for more storage than you actually need. Compass builds data centers, which are the physical structures that house the servers and the data that we all use. And while they may seem like an odd company to champion deleting your useless data, they're actually really passionate about zero waste, physical or otherwise. I am the founder of an online course called Digital Clutter that teaches people to simplify and organize their devices. So together, we're working to raise awareness on the drive to delete more digital dust bunnies.
All right, so something I think a lot of people now deal with is actually just getting rid of certain items. I know I do. It's almost like FOMO, or fear of missing out. How can you overcome the fear of hitting delete on those digital items?
Sure. Well, Compass polled 1,000 Americans on their digital habits, and you are correct. A lot of people admitted they have way more useless data than they need to save, but they weren't sure how much was too much or what to do about it. And when they were asked what was the #1 reason why they hadn't done some deleting, they were worried that they might need something in the future. But I'm here today to tell you that cleaning out your digital closet doesn't have to be hard, and a few small steps each week can really take that snowball effect of this accumulation and try to minimize it. So a couple of those tips. I recommend people start in their email inbox. That's where we live and breathe every day, and unsubscribe from all unwanted emails. Look for the unsubscribe link at the top or the bottom of the email, and just be ruthless with all the companies that you unsubscribe from, remembering that you can always resubscribe if you miss getting a certain email. On your phone, you can spend just 10 minutes and delete all the unused apps that you maybe downloaded for a single use, or it's a game that you no longer play. So go through your app library and delete some of those. That will not only free up some of your phone storage, but will also hopefully help your phone run faster. On the computer side of things, setting a timer for 10 minutes and deleting all the files that you are finished with, whether it's an old trip itinerary or a draft, an earlier draft of something that you've already submitted as a polished piece. Just deleting for 10 minutes or so can really free up that storage. And I think the most important thing is just creating a system that works with your lifestyle. You might have to set a reminder in your phone, or have a digital power hour each week where you go through and get to inbox zero. Maybe you're saving your favorite digital photos that you took that week, or you're doing a little cleaning out, but creating habits around this problem will really help you get it into your routine and make it so 20 years from now you don't have 20 years more photos that you're paying to store.
I can imagine only so many people. I mean, I've had thousands and thousands of emails I've had to go through before, too. Kath, talk to us about the economic, also the physiological and environmental effects of digital hoarding.
Right. Well, there's a lot of misconception of what the cloud is. A lot of people think their data is actually stored up in the clouds, but these data centers are buildings that have they need electricity to run the computers that hold the servers that hold all of our data. So if you're just sitting there letting it accumulate because you have no reason not to delete it, this is a really good reason to delete it. Making your digital footprint a little bit smaller has a good environmental impact, and then also good on your mental health to have just fewer things that you're carrying around and making you save a little bit more time when you sit down at your phone or computer. If there's fewer emails to sort from, then you're saving more time and you're able to unplug more and get outside.
All right, great stuff to keep in mind here. Where can viewers go to get the full Digital Dust Bunny survey results for this, Kath?
Yeah, head to deletedigitaldustbunnies.com and you can get the full result and also take their digital health assessment quiz, which is a fun little quiz to see what your personality type is. And there's also some more tips and tricks on how to create better digital habits.
All right, she is digital minimalist coach Kath Younger. Some great tips here to clear out all of that digital dust bunny in your life. Kath, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.